So how does poverty affect oral health?
Poverty is the number one risk factor for tooth decay, just like it's the number one risk factor for childhood obesity or type 2 diabetes. And the whole thing about poverty is that it kind of informs the choices that people are making in terms of their food choice or exercises. But generally, it's all about what we eat. We are what we eat.
So what are dentists seeing in young children?
Oh, we see on a daily basis shocking situations. I've said this before, but I've taken out 10 teeth from an 18-month still on nappies because of a diet high in sugary drinks.
So this is sort of preventable dental work that they probably didn't need doing.
Oh, 100% preventable. We don't need to be giving our kids sugar, particularly in the form of sugary drinks. I mean, another thing is the number one source of sugar in the New Zealand diet for youth actually comes from sugary drinks.
Do you think a sugar tax would help?
A sugary drink tax, or another way of saying it is a health levy on sugary drinks would be the first step in the right direction. We don't need to be consuming sugary drinks at the rate we do. New Zealand actually embarrassingly has the third highest rate of sugar in the OECD, the Western world. We've also got the third highest rates of obesity, and we've also got the third highest rates of type 2 diabetes in the Western world. So it's all linked. Sugar is causing untold harm, but if you think about the poverty issue, it's a socioeconomic issue as well.
Do you think it's sort of preventable? You know, a child might have a small, need only a small filling, but they don't see a dentist because the education's not there, and then a couple of months later it's so much worse.
I mean, the thing about getting care is that once you go and see, once you've got a sore tooth, it's too late, isn't it? Because you've got that body part is rotting, so you need to either get it fixed or taken out. So the whole thing, what we need to do is actually we need to turn the sugar tap off, particularly the sugary drink tap off. And once we turn that tap off, tooth decay rates, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and a whole raft of other issues will dramatically decrease.
Do you know how we turn off that sugar? Is it the tax, or is there other options? Is it education?
Yep, there's a whole variety. A health levy on sugary drinks is just like a tool in the toolbox, but there's a lot of other tools out there. The thing about the health levy is that if you increase the price of something, basic economics 101 dictates that the consumption rates will plummet, and they do. And we've seen that in multiple countries all around the world. Mexico is a great example of a tax. Put a 10% tax on, get a approximate 10% reduction in sugary drinks. The other issue is we need water-only policy for schools. So you've got the tax or the health levy. You've got the health levy. You've got water-only policies for schools. You get policies where all the councils in New Zealand don't sell sugary drinks in the vending machines. Education is important. But the key thing about education is that if you try and educate someone to try and modify their behaviour, if they live in an unhealthy environment, it's very difficult to change your behaviour. And in terms of educating, if we want to educate someone, we want to educate the principals or the board of trustees or the mayors or MPs or the government ministers, because health is politics. Politics is health, and if you want to improve the health of the population, you've got to go down the political route.